Hello, this is Manish Patel with IMTF Trade. Today is February 11th. I want to do a follow-up on a trade that we took. If you remember a couple of weeks ago, and I'll show it again towards the end of this workshop, we took the free scanner off IMTF Trade. We looked for a dual setup. That means we look for a bullish setup on a 60-minute and a bullish setup at a 240-minute at the same time. And then we took the breakout trade on a 60-minute. So here's a trade that we basically took. Here was CSX Railroad Company here in the U.S. There's a green shaded area. I put a vertical line here, so when we go to the 240-minute, you could see basically there was a setup, a green shaded setup there too. So it's a dual setup, one on your trading time frame and one on the higher, which is the 240-minute. Okay. Initially, we took a pullback trade and we took it here to there for a 3-to-1 reward risk ratio, and then we were in preserve mode. But this is a breakout trade right there. So we enter here at the blue dots. Our initial stop are these green dots right there, and you can see from our reward risk tool it's right there. And then we chose this to be our preserve mode, and I'll talk about what that is in just a moment. As you can see today, we basically got to that level right there, which is really good. And I'm going to tell you exactly what we did there. So I'm going to go to the 240-minute, and I'm going to sit there and do this here. I'm going to wait for it to come up, and you could see here there's our vertical line. So you could see there was a green shaded area in here too. So we had a dual setup, which is what we call a multiple time frame setup, which is what we're looking for. We chose this right here to be our next resistance level, which is what we call preserve mode, because you could see there's multiple time frame crosses right there. So what we did was when price got to here, we basically took off 75% of our positions off, which is pretty much getting us to a 3-to-1 reward risk ratio. Okay. We took 75% of our positions off, and we're letting the other 25% go to see if it'll keep on going there. And we're also going to be tightening up the stop. Okay. Now, what we'll do is that this pulls back, since this is a dual setup, especially on the higher time frame. What we'll do is we'll add 25% of the positions back on a pullback trade on a 60-minute and see if we could sit there and take some more things out of this on the next pullback. But you notice one thing, 50% of our positions, we're already locked in everything. So no matter what we do with the other 25% here, and if we add another 25% back in, it doesn't matter. Reason why, these are all free trades. This is how you create a residual income. This is how you create a salary that other people do. So this is how you do it there. So all the things that we're doing now is all bonus. Okay, everyone is trying to increase our reward risk ratio. So you could see on setup that basically we had a 241% reward risk ratio on a setup. Okay, and I'll show you what it looked like on when we enter the trade. Okay, so I'm just waiting for the chart to pull up. And we entered here at that point, the green dot was right there. So basically we moved this up to right there, and you could see that here to this level right there, this is a 345% reward risk ratio right there to there, which we were pretty much got today. If you did it with options, you got a lot more profit due to volatility, because when we bought these options, volatility was a little below average, so we got a volatility push too on top of that. Now let me show you again on the scanner where you could do all this. So what I've done here is I've gone to imtftrade.com. I've gone to login. This is a free version. There's no paid at all. I'm going to log in as a free member here. I'm going to log in. And once it logs in, I'm going to clear. I'm going to go to products, go to scanner. First thing I always like to do is reset the profiles. Have them clean. Okay. Just waiting for everything to pull up. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to come over here and click on reset, and that will reset everything for me. Then I'm going to come over here to the 60-minute, and I'm going to come to strategy. I'm going to choose number 4, which is the green shaded area, and then I'm also going to come over here to the 240-minute and choose the green shaded area. So this is from the bullish side right there. Okay, and then you could see all the different markets here. If you're just looking for the US markets right now, then all you do is you click on S&P 400, Dow, whatever, or you could choose a whole bunch of them there. It does not matter. And then you come back to the 60-minute. You could see there's only one here. And if you want to just turn on option, what I like to also do is turn on the date and time to make sure everything's current. And you're pretty much are right there. So you could see exactly here. We have everything here. So PSA is the only opportunity right now in the old S&P 500 that is bullish, has a bullish setup on the 60-minute and 240. Okay. If you want to do bearish, just going to change this to bearish real fast. And boom. And you have 3 opportunities on the bearish side, which we're going to be looking at. And basically you could sit there and put a order or put an alert at the breakout level and then evaluate it there if you like, or you could go ahead and place orders at the breakout level. Okay. So we basically showed you the CSX. This is what we had done a couple of weeks ago, and we found the opportunity there, and it pretty much is free. This is how you could find all these opportunities, high probability opportunities for free. If you have any questions, you could email us at info@eiicapital.com. Thanks. Bye.